Yes, hey, how are you?
I'm fine.
Okay. So,
So, hello.
if you would, we are currently live. For those that are tuned in, if you would please share this out in your circle of influence, like we do. This is another episode of Voices from Behind the Walls of TDCJ. Of course, I am the Queen of Collaboration, Angela Thomas Smith, across these social media platforms. So, y'all, please share this out. If you're not following the Free Texas campaign on Facebook and YouTube, make sure that you are following us so that you can stay up to date on these various cases that we're going to be sharing. If you would, please provide a little overview about yourself and your case, if you would.
Well, my name is Tamika Nicole Whaley Benjamin. When I was incarcerated at the age of 15 by the state of Texas, I was given a life sentence for capital murder. I have three other co-defendants that were older than me who decided to go out and commit a murder and a robbery. I was 15. I married young to one of my co-defendants, really for the sake of freedom. And it's definitely true when they say listen to your mother because mother knows best. At that time, I was young, misguided, and misled by my husband. When this crime was committed, the state of Texas ruled out the death penalty due to my age, being 15. I wasn't allowed to go to TYC, which now they have TYC for boys that commit all types of crimes. So we were all given life sentences and came to prison. I came to an adult prison. I didn't know anything about prison. None of my family members have ever been to prison. So, of course, I got here. Before I got here, going to court was really, it was a joke because I felt like the district attorney, the lawyer that was court appointed, because my family didn't have money to provide an attorney for us, the court itself was a mockery. The judge knew everyone, the district attorney knew everyone, and they were all in cahoots. So we were given a life sentence, and I come to prison. When I came here, no one taught me about prison or what to expect or what to do. It's very hard in here when you don't have family that knows about this type of thing. So I had to be adopted by a prison. And the older people, was called convicts, who've been here longer than me, taught me the ropes of prison, what to do, what not to do. And most of it I shouldn't have done, but I did engage in as part of being in prison. So none of this was easy. It was all hard, and it's still conflicting and very well confusing. So I basically had to grow up in prison really fast.
Wow. And you said you were 15 when you got incarcerated?
I was 15, incarcerated for capital murder. I didn't go to TYC. Juvenile didn't hold me on. Once my case was turned over from the magistrate judge, I immediately came here.
Wow. And how long have you been incarcerated?
33 years now.
Wow. I know that it's a lot with your case, but if you could, what are some of the things that you believe the state of Texas judicial system failed you on?
I believe they failed me. One, I didn't get the proper help or assistance from the MHMR places that should have been offered to me that they offer to adults in the world, because I was going through a lot of things mentally and emotionally. I wasn't heard. I wasn't listened to. Y'all placed me in a grown jail for adults, and I had to survive in the county jail, someplace I'd never been, really never knew existed. It's a whole different world there. Everything's going fast paced, and I have to grow up fast. I can't ask questions. I can't be afraid. I have to put my best foot forward and learn as I go, which is traumatizing because I've seen so many things from jail to prison. The judicial system in itself, they left me. They left me to fend for myself. When it came to my case, no one explained anything. It was hurry, hurry, quick, go here. And I figured everything would be handled for me because it was adults. All the while it wasn't. I was just another young lady that shipped off to prison, and once I'm here, they don't care anymore.
Wow. Wow. That is, and you said there were 3 co-defendants?
I have 3 co-defendants. One was my first cousin. One was the guy I'm married to, which is the Joshua Benjamin. He's still incarcerated. The other one, he has passed away since then. So it's just me and my husband still incarcerated, which we have no contact, none whatsoever.
Wow. So what this is just throwing me for a loop. Like I just don't understand. I know in the state of New York, they have looked at some way that they try juveniles. I think that they passed a I forget the name of it, but if you were charged with a crime before a certain age, and I want to say 21 or 25, um, they did could not try you as an adult. They backed it up. There's a guy that just got out. He's been out for 2 years now in New York, and he said that because of the new law that they passed, showing that juveniles could not truly comprehend the crimes that they had been involved in because of their frontal lobe. Their frontal, they have come up with evidence now saying that these statements are true. This is true. That they don't comprehend, that they don't grasp what they are doing until they are, I want to say 21 or 25. And in New York, they have backed so many people out of prison. There was one guy that was on this show here that after they passed that law, he said he was given back 44 years and he was able to come home.
It's crazy that you speak of that, but it's not too crazy because at 15, when I came to prison, I didn't understand the fact of I had to eat in 3 seconds. I have to shower in front of grown women in 3 seconds. I have to be humble. I have to not have modesty. I have to do all this at 15. It's bad. It's really horrible, and I didn't comprehend anything these people were telling me. But I had to be forced to because this is prison life. You need to suck it up and move forward, or you're going to be left behind, stuck in a hole, beat and abused. You don't do what these security officers want you to do and tell you to do. Half the things they were telling me still wasn't right. And I had to, once I became 21, I did go to school. I have a lot of college behind me. I passed my GED at 16 because I wanted so bad to learn some things because I felt incompetent. I felt that I was the youngest here and I felt incompetent. So I wanted to learn and to better myself and to be smart, to become educated, to become a grown woman, a consenting adult when everything I did was childlike.
Wow. I know a lot of people they were looking for a I think it's called the second look bill to be passed, and
that's what I'm under.
That's what you under?
I fall under the juvenile second look back. The book. We have a book out. It's called Letter to My Younger Self. And Shakoya is in the book. A few of the inmates here, the ladies that were charged as juveniles, they're in the book too. It's a letter to my younger self book. It's giving a letter to my younger self. If I could go back and change things, or if I could go back and tell my younger self, what would I tell them? So the bill was House Bill 213. We've had 2 since then. They made it past the House, it passed the Senate, then in the middle, it just collapsed. Yet again.
So what do you think are some of the issues why it keep getting knocked down and why they won't pass it? Because I'm really not familiar. I'm in South Carolina, so I'm learning a lot about the state of Texas because this hurt my heart. Like when I found out all this stuff was going on, this hurt my heart because I know people that have been incarcerated, and this could be anybody. This could be happening to anybody, and it's not right. And it
On the
just
inside out, this is what I tell my family members. I tell my family members, friends to support the bill. We need a lot of support for this House bill. Yes, a lot of us in Texas were locked up as juveniles. There's a lot of ladies here. There's a lot of men as well. They keep getting things misconstrued. We're not trying to just release the juveniles 16 and up that are out there doing school mass shootings. No, we're not promoting that. We're not saying let them out right now. But at our crimes, we were given life sentences, some 2 life sentences, some numbers so high. I was given alphabets. You can't count as much time as they were giving me. That's the alphabet. What we want people to do is to support the bill and understand that we were young. We made a mistake. I've been here over 20 years. There's a lot of females in here, as well as men who've been incarcerated over 20 years. That's enough time. We got it. It's sunk in. We've got it. We know we messed up. We're not saying we did it. We took a life or we did something wrong. We served our time. Over 20 years, we want a chance. We want a chance at freedom. That's basically what the second look bill consists of.
wow. So now you know that they have lost a lot of juvenile records in the state of Texas. So what are they doing? What are they doing to rectify that? Because how can you continue to hold people if you don't even know what you're holding them for?
Texas is so crooked. The parole system is crooked. Everything about the judicial system as far as Texas is crooked. They lose your file. I've been trying to get my court transcripts from the East Texas jail, Harrison County Jail, is just as crooked because they all know each other. They're all in cahoots. I was told by the district court clerk there that my records were considered archives. Yes, ma'am, I do realize I've been locked up since I was 15. Surely you just don't have them on the desk somewhere. But she made it seem like it was impossible for her to send me my court transcripts so that I could do my habeas corpus, which is try to work on my own case in prison. When you try to work on your own case in prison, the courts in Texas, they don't like that. They don't agree with that. They would do anything to stop that. They would lose your files. They'll say you paid so much money to get them. But what if I'm indigent and my family can't afford that? They're supposed to allow you at least one court transcript. They won't. It's a lot of people in here trying to reach out into the courts and give their time back. They don't like that at all.
I mean, because it's all about the dollar to them. That the prison system is it's not $1 billion industry no more. It's $1 trillion industry no more, because I'm looking at all the phone calls, all of the different things and the prices that they charging on different stuff, and probably how much money they getting for each bed. Like it's just all about money for them. They need new leadership in the state of Texas, because if you look at these people that are in office, these people been in office. I look at how they just acquitted the attorney general when it's blatantly that this man is guilty. This man had a mistress. His mistress came to the courthouse, well to the Senate floor, but they didn't let her down there on the Senate floor because his wife was on the Senate floor. But this is what is going on in the great state of Texas, and yet y'all don't see the corruption. It's like y'all just keep turning a blind eye. How? Turning a deaf ear. How? We can't. What is your plea to the people today? Because I want the people that hear this to be able to assist in some kind of way. What can they do? What is your greatest plea for those that hear this on today? You still there? I think we may have lost her. I think we may have lost her, y'all. That has never happened before, but I think we may have lost her. Hopefully she will be able to call back. I don't know what happened, but I tell you, when it get to getting good and you get to talking about stuff that is taking place within the crooked Texas judicial system, things like this will happen. But I want y'all to know that there are so many people just like this story that you just heard. She's a juvenile. She's been locked up since she was 15, sent to a regular prison with grown folks. With grown folks. So, y'all, please share this in your circle. If you're out there and you advocate, you're in Texas, you are a law student, you are advocate, you have a legal background, please reach out. We need as much support as we can get to help bring these people home. Some of these people have most of these people that I'm interviewing, y'all, these people have done 20 years or more. Y'all, it's they've been away from their family too long. They have lost family members. Family members have died. Children, they've lost children. They so much has happened. Y'all, it's time for Texas to be accountable. They need to be accountable for all the wrong that they have done. Y'all stay tuned. Free Texas campaign.